All right, so this is flight 2 to this spot. I did my first sort of investigation scouting mission flight. And I'm going to do the second one. I've got a larger battery this time, my lithium-ion ones. So this time I should be able to get some shots of the lakes up there too. I'm going to try to see if I can find a slightly different route that's a little clearer this time as well. There. Then up to all the way, follow them all the way up, staying to the right. And then just try to get some shots of the lakes. But I'm gonna still be sort of careful when I get to the lakes and turn around and check my line of sight, because I'm gonna be a little bit. I definitely run out of line of sight if I go too far back there.
And when you get to the top, you're staying in this the center, right?
Yeah, sort of between the lakes until as I sort of check my line of sight. I think I can go to the right more than I can go to the left, as long as I keep the right elevation. But that's what I'll figure out when I get up there and start turning around and looking back this way to check the line of sight.
Great. So your fan's on. Are your goggles recording?
No, they are not. Goggles are recording. The GoPro is already recording.
At you.
Okay. Thanks. Here we go.
Good flight. We're starting with 10 satellites. Basically 300 milliamp hours is our start. 3.89 battery.
After takeoff.
Yes.
The battery was 4.15 or something before takeoff.
Your amp draw is in the 10 to 20 range.
I'm only doing 30 clicks. Let's pitch forward here, speed up a little.
So the batteries that you're using again are?
This is the 6S2P 18650s, so a total of 5,200 milliamp hours. I think the river ends up going and turning out along that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that it right there? I don't think it ends up coming out there. So this is kind of, maybe the part where I was following was actually like way down below. Like this is before where I ever even thought of following it actually. So maybe I did go the way I thought. I didn't realize this was so far low down at the beginning, because this is lower down than any of those spots. I forgot to go to the tree. I think this was the big tree right here.
Could be.
But anyways, I'm not inside a whole bunch of trees, and there's like perfectly clear waterfalls.
I think you hit this one last time.
Yeah, I think I went in further on the left. Yeah, I remember this. Because then it turns up to the left here. That's right. Maybe this is where I got sidetracked, is it? No, it comes back out again right away. Just goes in behind here for a little bit.
Right, at that point it seemed unclear if it forked or if it detoured. Like you said, zagged. My video's spotty. Still spotty. It's a bit better.
I'm getting low down in here.
That's pretty cool. The boulder like crushed through the crevice.
So all through here, if my video goes bad, I should be able to just punch throttle and get elevation, because there's not going to be a lot of height of stuff in front of me. Here it might get a little bit different because I'm getting more behind me. Hard to really get a shot inside there. I'm not exactly doing a smooth cinematic flight here. I'm really kind of zigzagging a lot. The left side of my neck, I think there's a bug. Yeah, that's it there.
Well, this is still flight 2, so you're still scoping out the territory and the best route up.
There's some good squeeze in the gap stuff here. That looks really misty. I'm gonna come up. Whoa, bushes. That's pretty misty down there.
Yeah, you've got some water spots on your camera.
Yeah, that spot gets really misty. So let's, I guess, stay up from there.
RSSI low.
Whoa, branch. Whew. So that's kind of spot you try to remember now. Remember that branch was there. I think I'll be able to remember that spot. RSSI is still 30-ish though. If it gets below 25, I want to pay attention. My video is a little sketchier. I think I'm just behind some trees or a small bit of ridge.
So your amps are going up to 30 sometimes. Usually in the 15 to 25 range.
And I gotta follow this waterfall. Not the one on the other side, is the sketchy one. This one I can get in closer.
So 1400 milliamp hours.
I'm actually much more comfortable now getting in this time, so next time I'll be even more comfortable. So here, there's a bit of a ridge coming behind me now that I just went over, so I gotta be a little more careful about being ready to shoot up. I think this still seems familiar. I'm not going the wrong way, am I? No.
No, this is the route you planned.
Oh, okay, and then here's where it starts getting into the rocky section. Oh, there goes my video.
Spotty.
Got it back. So this is the climb up the rocky section. Somewhere at the top of this is going to be that waterfall that I wanted to recognize, to indicate that I'm going to lose kind of visual then. I think this might be it coming up here.
Yeah, there's a few ridges up here.
Because here I'm like right low down and I'm still... But I think this is the one where it... where I have to watch out after this. So now, since I know I've got this ridge that's going to come up behind me, I'm going to start keeping altitude here.
1800 milliamp hours.
Okay. Now I think this is one of the ridges I can see. I'm just going to turn around now, make sure I keep gaining elevation so I can not hit anything while I turn around. There's the beach right in my arrow there. The arrow's right on the beach that I need to go to. So I got like wide open line of sight there. But I think I'm still going to keep a little bit of... Well, I should be pretty safe to just shoot up if I need to. Now, since I'm still gaining elevation, this is all going to be pretty safe. That's a nice freezing cold lake there.
2100 milliamp hours.
Okay. Got to turn around at like 28. We should be good. Let's see. Still see the beach way over there. No problem. But I probably can't go too far this way. I'm going to go a little bit and turn again. So that's getting near the end of my range of vision there. I can't go over anymore. There's actually 3 lakes. Well, one's a little tiny one. Oh, wow. Look. There's a lake there.
It's more like a series of puddles.
And there's 3 more little, yeah, I guess they're not really lakes.
The water catchments.
Okay, and I started losing video, so I already knew that I needed to go to this side. So as soon as my video went sketch, I tipped to that side and accelerated that way. All right, so I think I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of like interesting cinematic shots of the lakes because they're vicinity. Like maybe this one. Let's check my line of sight again here now. Oh, my RSSI is 20.
You're over 2500 milliamp hours.
Okay. So this second bigger
26.
lake, can I get this shot? Do I still have good video? Still got good video. I can kind of get a shot here, I think, if I... So I should be coming down soon. I'm at 2,700. So anyways, I think I can get a shot at least coming like this. The mountains there and the shining, stuff like that. And then turn down. Now the way down, I still haven't figured out what I wanted to do for a way down, like what was going to be interesting. There's this cool gully, but I can't go down that. So I guess I need to find this waterfall for this top part again.
28.
Okay.
Well, there's a top part of the falls.
There's a couple of waterfalls there.
Yeah. There's a tiny one.
Yeah, this is the one I followed up.
I'm gonna brush your back.
I swear I could hear the quad every now and again.
Mm. I can sometimes too.
Well, this is kind of cool, following it back.
Mm-hmm. My video's a little spotty, but it's all right.
I'm going to get back with tons of milliamp hours to spare.
Yeah.
Cuts like this huge gash through the rock there. That's kind of cool.
3,200. Your battery's 3.34, 3.28. Still 12 satellites.
I turned down at 28. So I mean, like, it's like way under 1,000 to get home.
I could hear your quad just there. Oh, there's a little chipmunk in the bushes.
So I know, since I got some extra battery, I'm just going to check this out and see if maybe I want to include this in a flight down next time or something. Just do like a little kind of different scenic shot across. Oh, the wind is blowing me or something. There we go. There's the shot I wanted.
Oh, nice. I like the trees on the side.
And the torched hill there.
Is that on the left side on that mountain? Is that a waterfall coming down?
Oh, that's a mudslide, I think. Well, it probably would be a waterfall.
That silver band?
Yeah. There's a whole giant beach over just past us, too. There's a whole nother beach. Oh, I'm way too high in the air.
Yeah, that cliff really threw things off. $3,700 milliamp hours, 3.28 battery.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm good to like 4,800 on this pack.
Great. The video's a bit spotty.
Why do I always set it up so I'm landing over the water? That's silly.
You're almost over your tarp. Go circle back, I guess.
Yeah.
Almost. You're lined up. If you go straight forward and then drop, you can drop. Perfect. Great landing.
That was like 10 kilometers, 4,000 milliamp hours.
Minus 300 for resting.
It's still only about 13 kilometers that I'd get after that. I wonder why I'm I wonder why I'm getting less range than I think I should be. All right, so that was my my second flight up there. I obviously was a lot more comfortable getting in closer to the waterfalls there. Learned the route a little bit better and sort of figured out where I can and can't go. And so now I think I've kind of sorted out my route for my third flight. So I'm gonna basically do the waterfalls the way I did for the second one. And then when I get to the top, probably just gonna kind of do a couple of swooshy S-turns up high and try to get like a couple shots of the of that one middle lake with the sun shining on it and then the rock in the background. And then I'll probably edit out part of those and just keep like, you know, one or two of the kind of good shots across the top there. And then I guess for the way down, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna follow the waterfalls down again. I'm gonna try to get in a little bit closer, maybe see if I can go a little slower on the way down and get down a little closer to the ground. All right. So this is why I stopped this time. It changes every time. I got further than the furthest I had before. But this is just a little bit too much flow in the water for me to be comfortable driving through there. Spray painted markers like warning. This is where I gotta turn around. This was about 63 kilometers of gravel road.